Dr. Chinnan Dikwal, thank you very much for joining us at the West African Energy Summit. How's it been for you so far?
Dan, yeah, it's a pleasure, a real pleasure to be here, I've got to say. You come to many conferences and you're blown away by, seeing lots of thought leaders and experts and, all of that stuff. But honestly, for me, I think the real standout points was to listen to former president, Olusegun Obasanjo, and the things that he had to say. He's talked about climate justice, which I thought is a really, really important and a poignant point. Sequel to him, we had John Kufuor as well, who re-echoed what Obasanjo said. But I think, for me, honestly, it's just listening to those guys, being in office, being there, seeing much of what's happened, and for them to look back and give us those sort of nuggets was really powerful. Again, we had the King of Accra, completely different to what I'd expect, I've got to say. And again, the whole endorsement that he would give to it, I think is really powerful. Of course, the world's going through massive energy transition right now, so oil and gas is really important. But, the whole thing around the climate really echoed, from what they spoke about, and I thought that was great.
We were very privileged to have 3 VIPs of that stature at the event, absolutely. And what would you say are the kind of key market trends that you're seeing at the moment across West Africa?
So I think there are a couple of things that are really important. There's no question at all, that the exploration budget that we have had the last couple of years has really taken a hit. No question about that. West Africa used to be the hub of, new exploration, very much so. But that's gone down very significantly. A lot of that capital moved into a Namib basin around Namibia. A lot of the capital moved into the MSGBC basin, around Senegal and Mauritania. So that we know. But I think what's really exciting about what we're seeing in the market is some of that capital is starting to come back, even in some of the mature basins. The Niger Delta basin, for instance, we're seeing a lot of companies starting to go back into old acreage and starting to do some, exploration in that regard. Even the Tano Basin, exploration is going on here, the Tano Basin in Ghana. So market trends that we see, I think we'll start to see a swelling a little bit of exploration because demand is forecast to increase very significantly. But outside of that, Dan, I'd say that energy transition has taken hold, whether we like it or not. I know it's a very controversial topic, if you like, but it's taken hold, and everyone is responding to that. So yes, people are exploring, people are producing, but I think I'm starting to see a lot of doing it in a more sustainable.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much for sharing your insights with us on this morning, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you. Thanks very much.